Hi and welcome back to another rhythm guitar lesson. Today we're going to focus on accents. So I'm going to jump straight into this. Accents are basically playing a little bit louder on certain parts of your strumming pattern or idea. So to begin with, what we're going to do is we're going to return back to playing just simple beats, and we're going to use the following chords: G, E minor, F, C. So let's try just playing these chords with 4 strums on each one. So I'll count you straight on that. 3, 4. So next what we're going to do is we're going to add in our more layer. So this is our up strum in between those beats. Some people call it the and beat, the 8th beat. I'm just saying more because it's an extra strum in between. Okay, so let's do that for each of these, and I'll count you in again. 3, 4. Okay, so this time what we're going to do is we're going to get used to just strumming a little bit louder on, let's say, the first beat of every single chord, just to get used to this idea of accenting. Okay, so I'll do it first and then you can join in. So it goes like this. Okay, your turn. Let's try it. 3, 4. Okay, so let's add a little bit more. Let's do, so we're gonna, the beginning beat, which we've been calling beginning, and then the second beat we've been calling middle 1, the third beat we've been calling middle 2, and the last beat, the fourth beat, we've been calling the end. This time let's add in middle 1 as well. So we're gonna accent a little bit louder on beat 1 and beat 2, or beginning and middle 1. So it'll sound like this. Okay, so you can try that with me. 3, 4. Okay, so let's make it a bit more interesting. What we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit more accenting, a little louder strum on beat 1, so the beginning, and then in between middle 1 and middle 2, which is between beats 2 and 3, the off beat there, the add beat, or the 8th beat, whichever way you want to call it, we're going to do an accent there, and then the end beat, we're going to add an accent there, or beat 4. So it's going to sound like this. Okay, let's try that together. 3, 4. Okay, so I think you're getting a little bit better picture about how this works. So now we're going to add, we're going to be a bit more creative, and we're going to throw the accents in only on the offbeats. Okay, so these offbeats are going to be on the offbeat of middle 1 and the offbeat of middle 2, or some people call it the offbeat of beat 2 and the offbeat of beat 3. Okay, so it will sound like this. Okay, let's try that together. 3, 4. Okay, so why would we use accents? Well, obviously one of the main core reasons is to give expression and just to feel kind of like you can do whatever you want with your strumming ideas. Another is for something that you can do much later on, which is to do with polyrhythms and kind of playing in different times and things like that. Triplets, that sort of stuff. You want to be able to accent in certain points to make sure that those beats kind of are felt. So accenting is really key here. So what we're going to do, I'm literally now just going to completely randomly accent whenever I feel. No pre-planned idea. You know, music is about non-thinking. Certainly playing the guitar for me is all about just trying to play as non-thinking as you can. So with the chords G, E minor, F, and C, I'm going to accent on random points. So in your practice, why don't you try doing that with the even more layer, so the 16th beats. Try accenting in 16th beats as well. You'll find that very common in funk music, in blues. They do a lot of choppy stuff where they're accenting to give the real kind of an off feel against maybe what the singer's doing or the drummer, or maybe complementing what the drummer's doing. So have a go at that, see how you get on, and hopefully I'll see you at the next lesson, which we'll be talking about triplets.